I think the kids came out and competed every single night. I couldn't be more proud of them because, again, we had a huge task in the 3 teams that we were taking on in this tournament. But it was great to be welcomed here, and we were welcomed with open arms. Taylor Roberts finished the tournament, I believe, averaging 20+ points a game, which for her, people are asking, you know, everyone talks about the sophomore slump. Well, that kid's a gamer, and she absolutely just shows up at game time. So people know they have to defend her honest. Tia Wooten, it was nice to have her back. Tarisha Banner, I think, had some really, really good showings. Ashley Primus today, a true freshman for us, came in and battled on the boards and got some free buckets, which was fantastic. And then we had some other role players, Jaden Wrightsell, who did very well, and Sabria Outlaw, who did well as well. So we have some great things to look forward. Finally, going back home, being on our home floor, which will really be fun. But I think this was a really good experience, and we got out of it healthy, which is very important at this time of the year. So I'm grateful to my kids for everything they gave. Tonight's score was not indicative. The third and the fourth quarter, we played much, much better. It wasn't indicative of the entire effort that we put over the tournament. So I'm proud of my kids.
Pitt got after it all night, up and down the court. Just talk about the way your team competed.
Our energy is something that I think is a bit infectious. And when we're not scoring, we have to flat out defend better. However, if you're throwing scouts out there, we're running 5, 6, sometimes 7 different defenses, you know, to get our kids going and to put them in their strong points, which makes it pretty difficult. We're an up-tempo team. I like that our turnovers were low in this tournament. I like that we were battling on the boards a lot. We consistently go to the free throw line, and it's fun to watch us. So our record by no means is indicative of the type of team that we are and the kind of energy that we give. And so I just continue to ask fans to come out and support, because we're turning the corner, and it's not about myself or the staff, it's about these kids, and they need the support because we're right there ready for a breakthrough.
What would you say is probably the biggest thing that affected this game, you know, the 4 games, 5 nights, you know, did that have a big effect on this game?
Yeah, I think the turnover in time, sometimes we didn't even have 24 hours, you know, for the kids to turn around, but that's where your strength and conditioning coach comes into play. The diet comes into play. We ice bathed again. We did static stretching. We did dynamic stretching, a lot of film, a lot of teaching, but it's a process. And so I say this all the time in my recruiting, kids are going to come to TSU, not one, because they chose it, but 2, because we want to be seen on a national level. And these are the kind of teams we got to play to get the respect that we want. And so we'll get ready, because the only other time you're going to see this is tournament time. So that's a good thing.
As far as Primus, I definitely think her minutes were definitely very valuable. Do you see her maybe going forward, maybe building off this with her confidence?
That's why Ashley's here. And I think Ashley needed to remind herself why she was here. Every freshman's gone through that moment. They need a breakthrough. And she did it without fouling, which was great tonight. So she's going to be somebody that's going to be extremely influential in OBC play. She's height, which is what we need. And then we've got some other players as well. Annalise got some minutes there at the end. That's a shooter for us, and she just needs to see it go through the net, and then we'll be all right.
Right. Do you foresee more lineups with Banner and Elliott kind of playing side by side a little more?
See, I can't let that cat out the bag this early, but she has rightfully deserved the minutes in which she has, and she's defending. She's defending. She's our best on-ball defender. She continues to do what it is that she is doing. She's going to continue to get valuable minutes.